Oh wait, so y'all were the ones that started Corpus Christi Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
How did that start?
But you know what, dude? I'm probably gonna catch heat for this, but I hate anything. Like, I hate working on it. I hate looking at it. Like, like, bro, it looks like shit. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That looks like shit, dude. So,
All right, we're just gonna test this real quick. Frank, what is your favorite color?
um, man, I don't know. I like red and I like purple. I can't. I don't know. Red and purple, I guess.
Okay. Oh, just hold on to it. I'm gonna just
Okay.
ask you through this way, so you can or yeah, just I'm gonna ask you through this.
Is here fine or what?
I don't know.
I don't know how to.
We're gonna keep it somewhere.
Okay. I think I keep it right there.
What's your favorite car?
Like ever?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. I got a lot. I mean, anything like Japanese, obviously. I think.
But there's
Although I drive a Korean
there's gotta
car,
be like a number one top spot in your heart.
dude. Like I'm so old. Like throughout the years, like I mean, it used to be like Skyline, GTR, and then Supra, and then
Sorry,
like
Japanese.
yeah. I mean, of course, Japanese. Like
So
I
why the
think
KDM?
because at the time it's what I could afford. Because I was, I don't come from money, dude. Like I was like back when I got this, I wanted the Supra and Mark IV, and even back then they were still like for a turbo version was still like above my means. And when this thing came out, I was like, you know what? It's got that kind of like the long nose rear wheel drive, the turbo version. I mean, obviously it didn't make the power of a Supra, but it was close to it. And I always, when I bought it, like it was always like, hey, if the engine blows, we're gonna swap a 2JZ in there.
That's honestly kind of like what like my plan is in my car, if it ever. But for some reason, it just never does it.
It won't die.
Like yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen like me like how much I abuse that car, but like dude, that car like lives at Redline, and like I just like
dude
melt everything. I don't know. I don't understand. For some reason, like American manufacturers did so well with this car that it's almost indestructible. Like
it's
I've
probably
been preaching
Canadian.
it for years. Yeah, Canadian.
Yeah, it's probably Canadian.
Dude, no, actually it is. Because whenever I look through my engine bay, like I see the like Canadian, like made in Canada, like a lot in there. Like that's crazy.
A lot of things are made in Canada, and like I think for the Mustang, I think the transmission comes from Mexico. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what how that sounded. Hello, guys. We are here at Hero Garage with Mr. Hero, Mr. Frank Corpus. This is going to be our first interview. We don't even know if we're going to be posting this or whatever.
Hopefully not. I don't want to look like an idiot.
No, you look good, dude. Like I saw the camera over there, like earlier.
Like my answers. People are gonna be like, "Oh my god."
Well, I don't know. We might just be recording this for for us to know what you said, so like we can like go back into it and like put in whatever
Type it
magazine. Yeah, most likely. That's gonna be most likely what this is gonna be for, pretty much. But just also video stuff. Kind of forgot what the first question was.
You didn't write it down, dude?
I did, but I don't want to pull out my phone. But I don't know.
Actually, Corpus.
Huh? Oh yeah, is your last name actually Corpus?
Yeah.
We're like, I was
Like,
always wondering. It's like whenever you like first introduced me, Corpus, and like, does that originate from here, like actual Corpus Christi, or like you just?
I mean, I don't know. Like my family's all from here, so the OGs, yeah. It's like I'm pretty sure, like my great grandfather Thaddeus Corpus helped found the city or something. I don't know.
That's cool, bro. Why aren't y'all in government, bro? Like, that's cool.
But yeah, I don't know. I've had it my whole life, so.
So y'all lived here for like your whole entire life?
Yeah. I've worked in a lot of different places, like all over West Texas, East Texas, Louisiana, South Louisiana, Colorado, North Dakota.
But you've always come back.
But I don't know. Like a lot of people knock on Corpus, but I mean it's home to me.
How much has it changed in like the years? I guess because I've only been here for like maybe like a decade and a half, and I've already seen like a lot of changes.
Yeah, it's definitely growing. like I said, dude, I've been to a lot of small towns, a lot of big cities. Corpus is a little bit unique, and it's growing. Um, Maybe one day, one year, that bridge will be done.
They're saying it's
We
supposed to be
can
done next
cruise
year. Supposedly, it's supposed to be done like next year, like hopefully.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Well, that was supposed to be done 2020,
Yeah.
something like that.
So, what was your first car?
My first car ever was a 1995 Pontiac Sunfire, automatic of all things.
How did you attain that car?
At the time, my uncle was working at like a used car lot, and I was graduating soon. And like I said, we didn't grow up with a whole lot of money, so my mom was like, "Hey, we'll get you a car." I mean, she knew I like sports cars or whatever. I didn't want no van or truck or anything, and I mean, the Sunfire is the furthest thing from an actual sports car, but it was two-door little coupe, you know. And
What is that one other? Is it Pontiac that made? I don't know what it was.
Because I mean, it was.
Oh, so the Fiero.
Yeah, they made the Fiero. My uncle actually had one of those. But,
I just recently like found those cars, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like the little American MR2.
Yeah. But like, what's it called?
It's raining.
Oh, damn.
It's probably just a passing shower.
Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it on.
Whatever y'all want to do, man. It's nice and cool now.
Yeah, I actually really like that. Like whenever it rains in summer.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice. Oh, speaking of rain, that's whenever oh no. The first time I slid my car was whenever it snowed here in 2018. I went to school really early, and I was like, traction control off, and I just did it. I was like, okay, well, yeah, but like I knew that wasn't a drift, but it was more just did like a little quick thing.
Yeah.
And then I learned after that whole entire day, I was just being stupid and I was just flooring it every corner, and then just it would just tail out, and I would just learn that counter steer. And that's how I learned to just counter steer my car. Yeah. And then eventually I just started doing it more often. I really wish my car was had an LSD in it though, because
welded
steer it, but I can't. I have to daily this thing
that one's welded. That one's welded. That one's welded. This one actually has an LSD, but I mean, eventually it'll probably get welded because shit wears out.
But yeah, I mean, I have a spare differential just sitting there, but it's missing. But it broke though. Would it be okay if the spider gears are broken?
We'll open it up. We can look at it.
It's already open, actually.
Yeah.
What's it called? The oil, the back plate, whatever it's called, it's cracked. It broke. So we need to go buy another one though. And yeah, pretty much. But what was your first time drifting, and when did you figure that out? I don't know. What was your first car doing that in? What was
Man, I wouldn't say it was drifting, because it was just
everybody. I think everybody starts off that way, you know, you're all just
fucks around in the streets. Yeah. So probably in the Miata.
Oh, really?
So I remember when I used to work at Nissan. It was a Saturday, and we had to work every other Saturday.
Yeah,
mostly oil changes and shit. And I was taking the Miata. And I blew through one of the lights, and I kind of kicked it sideways right in front of a cop.
Oh,
yeah, and I got pulled over, and luckily he just chill. Yeah, I told him my throttle got stuck, and he was like, yeah, okay. I think I didn't have insurance at the time. Well, I did have insurance, but I didn't have the card. So instead of busting me for reckless driving, or whatever, he got me for no insurance, which
actually that's a lot better. Yeah, than a reckless driving.
Yeah, I was able to get it thrown out because I just had to print a new paper that I went downtown. Luckily, that was
the cool thing is now you can just show them on your phone. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, this is back then though. We didn't even have. I think I had a flip phone back then.
Yeah.
When
I actually remember having one of those. No, one time I had a flip phone, and I have ADHD, so I didn't know at this time. I literally just figured out I had ADHD probably 3 years ago. Like at this time, I was just messing around with things, right? So whenever I had a flip phone, like I literally just kept on opening and closing it, and like the way I would open and close it, I would just like literally flip it like that,
Yeah.
and just like I just did that so many times, and one day just fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You only do that so many times.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, I just did that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You know what I wish they would bring back?
What?
Like I don't know if you're old enough to remember these, but like the phones that would have the keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
actual
yeah.
keyboard. Like dude,
I think
those.
they tried some like Motorola. I think or try to do that
Dude,
again.
If they brought that shit back, oh dude, I would jump on that so quick.
I think they
it's so,
did.
You know.
Some company did that time ago. But yeah, that's fun. Like
Yeah.
the last phone that I had, like that wasn't touchscreen, was a BlackBerry.
Yeah.
The thing with the scrolly wheel.
I thought they had touchscreen ones too.
I'm pretty sure they did, but like the one that I had was like the one with the ball scrolly thing, like the mouse scroll was pretty fun with the full keyboard. Yeah, that was.
I miss the actual keyboards. I don't know. Maybe it's just the old man in me. I don't know.
You don't use Nokia.
Oh, we did.
Oh,
In Philippines, whenever I was in the Philippines, definitely. Here, I think here they were already like more technologically advanced. So whenever we moved here, like a lot of things were just like new. Like yeah, pretty good. And yeah. What other thing?
why we ask on this?
I don't even remember.
It's not even.
Huh?
It's not even in.
I know. I'm just going off. And
You're
whatever.
just rambling.
Yeah, just rambling. It's a podcast now, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Oh, we should have that. That'd be cool.
What's up?
Like a podcast. Just
We-
like invite people. Just
We were working on one because we have all the stuff to do it. It's just finding the time.
Yeah.
We were gonna do one here in the shop with the
Yeah.
set up the table, get the mics and stuff. But like we have all their stuff written down already.
Really?
Like we got like 10 shows, like talking points and stuff are ready to go. We just need to
Do it.
find the time to.
Yeah.
And it's also like you want to do it in winter and spring because summer's like way too hot.
Not bad one in between.
Fun fact: when you're building a car, winter and spring, don't fuck around in the summer because you're gonna die.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
No, the thing is like, we actually put AC in my garage, so that's nice. It's so nice.
Hell yeah! I would love to have this place AC, but it'd be way too expensive.
Yeah, I don't understand like how have you like known about the DIY garage place?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they like did all that like AC and everything. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. How big is that spot? I've never actually been there. I passed by it, but I've never
Probably
been in
twice
there.
as big as this.
Yeah.
Right? You think or 3 times? No, because they have probably 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 2.5.
Yeah, maybe.
They might be big. Like she's kind of.
Because they have their whole like their own thing.
Building, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Like their own like lot. Yeah, they have their own paint booth and everything too.
That's badass. That's a cool spot. That's a good idea.
Like
I feel
Springer's
like
good.
it's like his own property and he just wants to like have a face
Yeah.
to like do business at the same time. So
That's
it's like they have a sofa and all that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
That'd be one of my goals, man. Just to like buy land, like pave everything, build my own shop,
Dude.
and
That'd be so
have
fun.
enough room to fucking slide around.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
That'd
dope.
so fun. Because like it's okay, it's completely legal to do that in private property, right?
Oh yeah, dude, I could do a big smoky burnout right now if I wanted to. I could
As
do
long
it.
as it's like closed, right? As long as it's
Well, it's
gated.
also we're all zoned industrial,
Oh.
so like I mean, obviously you can hear Apollo and all the noise they make. They're doing that shit 24 hours a day. And the homes that are right here, I mean, you can call the cops, you can complain, but hey, dude, they're a business. They're running and they're operating in an industrial area. Like we used to do like smoky burnouts and stuff at our old shop. We used to be further down. And the neighbor actually came over and he's like bitching and shit. Almost ended up in a fight, but like he
That's
backed down. Yeah. The crazy thing is like, so one day we were doing like burnouts and I guess the dude got his homeboys and they're like, oh, they want to do burnouts. We'll do burnouts in their spot. So
Okay.
he pulled in and started doing burnouts and we're like, hell yeah, man, badass. like, were you supposed to make us mad? Like,
we wanted this.
like, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But I mean, it's all about zoning, So we're in a spot where we can do whatever we want at any time we want. Like we could be here at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. working, and I mean, yeah, cops can come, but like sorry, man, this is my business. Like,
Is this place like registered as like what's it called, like a business, or like who owns this place? It's y'all leasing this, right?
yeah. Yeah, the landlord's really chill. She's pretty cool. We used to rent from her father, who used to run everything, but he had passed away.
Wow.
He was a really cool guy. And she's really cool too. So we try to just stay respectful. You know, not gonna get too crazy. You know, burnouts every day. Like there's some tracks, but we try to pressure wash them out and, you know, stay somewhat respectful, you know. Like obviously we don't want to fuck around too much. Yeah.
Oh, when did Hero Garage start? Like, why did y'all start it? And like, what was the meaning behind the name? Because like, I thought like Hero Garage, like for me, like whenever I like thinking about it, because like I know in movies, like you call like the like actual like really nice cars like the hero cars of the movie. So like that's what I thought that it was.
That's kind of where it came from.
Okay.
So we originally started in 2013, 2014, pretty much when this thing died originally. The motor blew. And I don't know if you remember, like back then, like twerking became like a thing. Like Miley Cyrus was twerking her little butt, and we thought it was funny. So the original name of the shop was Twerk Shop Hero because it was just fucking funny. And as you know, we progressed. We became more like I don't know how to say it. I guess more well known. And like Twerk Shop Hero wasn't as respectable. I guess, you know, like it's also harder to say. It's a big name.
Because like we're actually thinking about that too. Like I don't know, if, like JNA Garage is too hard to say, like too much. Like we're like thinking of like making it shorter somehow, but we don't know how.
Like you gotta have it like roll off the tongue. Yeah. You know? And when we looked at it more, Hero Garage just sounded more respectable and more easier to say. So from 2014 we were Twerk Shop Hero, and then maybe 2019, 2020, we just shortened it to Hero Garage. So yeah.
Did y'all still have banners from back then? Or not really?
I have a few shirts that didn't sell too well. But yeah. Shit. Well, whenever we get done, man, let me know y'all sizes. I'll toss y'all some shirts.
How many y'all still have?
Probably like maybe like I mean we had like 3 different designs, so probably like 4 or 5 of each. I have them on the website. They were like $7, but y'all can have them. Just let me know y'all sizes.
$7 for shirts?
Yeah.
How?
Well, because they're just overstock. You know, they're just like
I don't know. Like okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So what was the other question?
Go ahead.
How did it start? When did it start?
When did it start?
2014 was when we pretty much started.
Okay, why did y'all start it?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like we just wanted to start something that wasn't like an actual car club, because my feelings towards car clubs are like I don't want to put anyone down, but like a car club to me is something that like should progress and do stuff. Like going to meets and showing up and parking and doing stuff like that, it's cool, but if you're gonna be a car club, like do something, you know? Like go out of town, like represent where you're from. Go to like when I was doing car shows, I didn't like doing local car shows because I don't want to compete on a local level. I want to go to Houston. I want to win there. God damn.
You're probably gonna have to like take this whenever you talk.
Yeah, so I want to go to Houston. I want to go to Dallas. I want to go to bigger cities and put, you know, Hero Garage or whatever we're representing, right? You know, I want to be competitive there. I'm not saying like Corpus isn't competitive, but it's just like, you know, if you win local, like, you know, hey, badass, you know, you're the local guy. I don't want to be that. I want to go out. I want to lose to something that, you know, that's like Yeah, you know, like this guy's from like a big city, all this money, and you know, I at least got second to him, or you know, something like that. But yeah, then what was the other question?
So like, what, like the last part of that question is like, what's the meaning behind the name?
Yeah, so like I said, we originally were Twerk Shop Hero. And we shortened it to Hero Garage. And, but like how you said earlier, the hero car, like when we would do, like when you race and stuff, like your last run is normally the hero run, which is like, you're going to go balls out. You're going to, you know, give it all you got. And that's kind of what everything stood for, was like, you know, give it everything you got, and anything that you do, like, you know, just don't half-ass it, you know? You gotta go out there and just fucking kill it as much as you can. And yeah.
Where's the hero? Where's the hero run from? Like what? Is that from a certain motorsport, or like what? Or just like from racing? Like,
I mean, I've always just heard it in all aspects of racing. Like from, you know, like if you go to any one of the drift events, like everyone starts out kind of chill and just like barely getting into it. And towards the end of the day, that's when all the accidents happen, because everyone's going to push it as hard as they can. You know, when they're tandeming or competing, everyone's going to give 110%. And normally that's when the wipeouts or the, you know, curbs, or the, you know, you're bumping into people because you're just going to go balls out. And I mean, that's what, you know, we want to do.
so were you already friends with all the other people in Hero Garage, or did they come afterwards?
So that comes to like what I said, about the whole car club thing before. Cause I had, me and another friend of mine, we came from an older, car club. We lasted like, I think it was what, I don't even remember, like 10, 12, 13 years. Yeah. We competed at like a lot of, you know, venues all across the nation. The crew did great. But everyone got older, you know, like I was probably one of the youngest ones in that crew at that time. But most of the other guys were like 40s, you know, mid 40s. They had their families, and it was pretty much like, hey, like we need to disband. Like, you know, family's important. We need to take care of our families. We can't be doing car stuff anymore. So the crew disbanded, and me and another guy, we tried to start something new, but we thought we brought in a lot of good people, and they're great people, great personalities, good, you know, good friends. But when it comes to stuff like car clubs, but it's like, hey, we're going to go to a meet. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, hey, we're going to do this show. Like, oh, I can't make it. And it's just like, okay, we only have like 3 guys out of like 8 or 10 that are actually involved. So it's hard to keep stuff going. So one of the ones was neighbor. He had his, I think it was a 2013 STI with like a Barris kit. Like it was a beautiful fucking car. He was one of the ones that when we started Hero Garage, we were like, hey, we got to bring him in. And, Jason Olag, he had his, STI on Air Ride. He was one of the ones that was in that crew, and we brought him over too. Adam, we knew Adam because he was always doing our like, media stuff, video, photography. He was always down to help. So we're like, hey, dude, we got to bring him in. And, Tony was actually the one that was like really pushing to make Hero. Cause at the time, like I said, like I was really in a bad spot with like the car club thing, getting people to actually be participating, and, you know, just trying to make something new from what I had came from before. And it was just like, yeah. And it was just like, you know, like it's hard to find people that are into it, that are like die hard for it, you know?
Continue to,
yeah.
like keep going.
Cause a lot of people want to be a part of something,
Yeah.
but they don't want to contribute.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, you know, like not everyone can be at the same level of commitment and focus. And, you know, people got kids, we got family, jobs, you know,
Like if it's not their own, usually they don't want to like
yeah.
out of it. Like
So-
not you, like you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all these guys kind of came, you know, and like I said, Tony was the one that pushed to become more. He's the one that pushed for like merch and stickers. Like whenever I started, it was mostly just a shop and like a small YouTube channel.
So did you already have a shop like back then?
Yeah, we were further down over here. I think it was Bay 5. And then after that, no, you know, it was Bay 4. No, wait, it was 5. We started in 5, then we moved to 4. Tony and some of his people moved over to 6. And then we had like 3 or 4 bays, like, you know, all this kind of spread apart. And then when they built this new building, we were like, fuck it, dude, let's just get this big ass fucking spot. And then we moved over here. So, yeah.
What is a bay? Like just like one.
So where we started was like, if you can cut this in half, that's like what we had.
Oh, dang.
Actually, probably smaller
Do y'all
because,
have the lift still there, or?
yeah, we had the one lift, and it was just like in the back. You know, you just go straight in. Like there wasn't really a whole lot of room. Yeah.
So you're the owner of the Hero Garage, or
I mean, everything's.
aren't you? I think it's like the damn
I mean, everything is in my name for like a lot of things. But I wouldn't say like, goddamn, there it goes again. But I wouldn't say I'm like the leader or anything, because I always ask for the input of all these guys. You know, like, hey man, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What should we do this? You know, especially like when it comes to like new shirt designs or like stickers or whatever. Now, you guys, what do you think about this?
So who designs all that stuff?
Mostly me. Yeah.
So you're an artist.
I mean, I guess so.
Creative.
I mean, I know how to use Photoshop and fucking Lightroom and all that shit. So,
really?
yeah.
All right. So what's your top 3 dream cars and builds?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Man, dude, I don't know.
You don't have like an ultimate car that you just want to like have.
There's so many though. Like I would say like I think the better question is like, hey, what would you build next?
Yeah.
And like for me, I'm a simple guy. I like rear-wheel drive coupes. And I know like it's gained a lot of popularity now that it's legal. I'd say like probably an S15.
Oh yeah.
Something.
That's like definitely my favorite car.
So the thing is though, like I like Nissan chassis. I don't like Nissan engines. You know, I know a lot of people swear by like RBs and SRs.
Sounds good though.
And
like RB26 sounds good.
they're just so unreliable.
Yeah.
Like Toyota and reliability go hand in hand. And I used to work for Nissan for 8 years, dude. like I love Nissan. Like I got into cars with like Gran Turismo, you know, and Initial D. And like every car that I had on there was like a Skyline, Silvia, you know, some form of Nissan. And when I started working with Nissan here, like the Z Edge just came out and it was like the coolest fucking car ever. And the more you work on them, the more you realize like, man, like, you know, maybe this ain't it, you know?
So why do you have Nissan transmissions?
Cause they work. See, I said Nissan engines. Yeah. The transmissions are pretty good. Like the 350Z trans switches in this thing. That holds up pretty good. And then like Neighbors, 300ZX. Yeah.
So like you had like unlimited amount of money to build something.
If I had unlimited amount, you know what, dude? Right now, the way I feel, I would like to get. I like the look of the new Supra, the Mark V. I hate that it's a BMW because like BMW makes great cars, but they're not for me. Like, I don't know if you ever worked on any European car, Mercedes, you know, all that.
I try to avoid that.
Dude, they're people swear by them, but you know what, dude? I'm probably going to catch heat for this, but I hate anything European. Like, I hate working on it. I hate looking at it. Like, you pop the hood on it and it's just like, this thing is ugly. Like, there's hoses and vacuum and plastic and it's just like, Like no, like
Yeah,
people
like,
swear.
it's like bitch boxes in there, right? Like
Yeah, people
no
swear.
actual metal like engine like parts. It's just
Yeah, they say German engineering is like the best. Like, bro, it looks like shit. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It looks like shit, dude. So my ultimate dream build, like unlimited money, would be like a Mark V with a proper Toyota engine, more than likely Jay-Z, and yeah, like
a lot of people are saying like the B58 is pretty much like a 2J.
yeah, they like it's the new one. Like, and that's fine. You can say that, but it's still German engineering, and I don't like it. Like, so I don't know if you've seen like drift games, like his Jay-Z powered, yeah, like that thing is awesome. I don't know if you follow Ryan Turek at all.
Probably seen one of a couple videos.
He's got some crazy. It's I don't know what engine that is, but it sounds fucking rad, and the bodywork on that thing's fucking. It's a nice fucking car. But yeah, I mean, if it was an actual Japanese, I would probably have one. Like I would have probably fucking bought one. You know?
Like a salvage one. Probably got to like.
Yeah, but there's still. I mean, dude, the prices of Jay-Z's and all that shit, like
They're like skyrocketing.
yeah,
Like 10K.
yeah, we need to wait for this economy to chill out. You know?
Fancy anymore.
I don't know.
Like, they're like starting to like be like becoming because I think like, the stock on them is becoming lower and lower.
Yeah.
Why it continues to go up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that would be my ultimate dream build. But yeah, Jay-Z powered Mark V, probably.
How drift games is, I guess.
Yeah, something wild, like crazy wide body. I mean, wide bodies is kind of our thing. So
where is this from? Look at why body face.
this one, dude. So the car blew up in 2014, and I think that same year, the same guy that did like the Liberty Walk kits and the Rocket Bunny kits, he designed this one, and they sold it under remake or remake. I don't know how you pronounce it. And as soon as this kit became available, dude, I jumped on it. Like
Did you put this on while the engine was blowing?
yeah, dude, it was like this shit wasn't cheap. Like it was probably like $1,000 something just for the flares. And yeah, the car wasn't even running. I bought that shit.
He was like, whatever. It's gonna be paper, but it's gonna be nice looking paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like a lot of people don't like the wide body stuff and the hardware. I like it. I think it looks good, and also it makes it easy to replace. Like if you have a blowout or you hit a wall, you just unbolt it, get a new one, and you're good to go. If you mold everything, you know, you hit something, it's gonna fucking take everything out. Yeah, well, his are metal though.
Did they weld that?
Yep.
Like fiberglass, like body, like.
Yep. They welded it and they fucking fiberglass Mondo shit. I don't know. I'm not a body guy. But yeah.
We just had some experience doing that with Miata.
Yeah.
That stuff was so much work. I feel like this is about a conclusion time, I guess. I don't know. Do you have any more questions you can think of? Or do you like want to just say things, talk about?
I don't know. Okay.
Because I think what's it called like. I mean, we answered like most of them earlier. Like whenever. Well, I was gonna ask like, have you ever crashed a car while drifting?
No.
No. Like not even hit anything.
Come close to curbs. Hit the fuck out of cones. Like even like autocrossing, dude.
Oh yeah. I remember talking about that yesterday. So you were into like autocrossing before you did this?
Yeah. It's a totally different vibe though. Like I said, like when I know I said earlier about competing in shows and wanting to go higher, but it's like when it comes to racing and actual, you know, using the car, I'm not very competitive. Like I just want to drive, you know, just want to have fun. Like I
never like wanted to be the fastest. You didn't really care.
I don't care. Like I'm just there to have fun in my car, and if I win, I win. Like even in autocross, like I said, some pretty good times. I was second behind another guy in the same class as me. But it's fun to like have that little like, oh, I can push a little harder. I'm like half a second behind him, you know? It's fun to have that, but it really, at the end of the day, it wasn't important. It was just, I want to have fun.
What car were you using?
The FRS.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That thing handles great, dude. Yeah. When it's a real tight technical track, FRS shines. When it's, you know, long straights, big sweepers, it struggles because it doesn't have the power.
Oh.
So something like the Miata would do good on a real short
So, like,
technical.
It's the same people that host SCCA that you're doing, or was it some other?
Yeah, it's the same.
Like you all used to have it in Flower Bluff, right?
Yeah. Once that closed and then they moved it to like Robstown, that's when I kind of stopped going.
Oh.
Cause it was just I didn't like that lot that they were using.
But... Oh wait, so y'all were the ones that started Corpus Christi Cars and Coffee?
Yeah.
How did that start?
So my buddy AJ Antonio, I met him through the Genesis crowd because there used to be like a shit ton of us. So we were all pretty close knit.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like I still like like whenever I used to like first come out, I used to remember like there were so many Genesis that they were going out.
So we were all like, you know, like our little clique. And he started the group and he made me a admin, and then I helped everything grow. And then that was in 2013, I think. 2013, 2014. And then in 2016, 2017, like things were getting like hella political, like on fucking Facebook and shit. And I was just like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna get off this shit. So I left Facebook for a little bit. So I left the administration. Like I was like, hey man, I can't do it right now. And then I came back in 2019 and I noticed that like the quality of the group was like starting to go down because there's people posting like dumb shit like, hey, I got this radiator for sale. I got this bathtub for sale.
Becoming a 361 import.
Yeah. And I didn't like that. So I was like, bro, make me an admin again. And, I kind of had to lay the hammer down, I guess you could say.
Dude, y'all did really good because I remember I joined in 2019, but like I just like because I think like one of my friends just told me just to go join this group because y'all started posting just like actual car meets.
Yeah.
So
I would help out with the meets a lot. A lot of the events like covering stuff, I would make that. And we had a good spot when we were at on Saratoga, the dentist place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the Full Bean place or
no. It was at where Peter Piper Pizza is.
Oh.
It's across from there. It was like a dentist.
Oh, that place.
Parking lot. Yeah.
Do I use that?
Yeah.
When?
2017
really?
Through I don't remember until we couldn't use it anymore.
Wait, why?
That's a story for another day.
Okay.
Like I kind of don't want to put that publicly.
Understand.
I'll tell you off camera.
They gave they made that place a lot bigger too. Yeah. Because I used to go there. That used to be my dentist.
Yeah, that's where we had the meets, man. It was a good spot. And yeah.
So I remember like y'all had like meets like we had like a meet almost every single day of the week. I remember that. That was so fun because we used to have like a Dunkin' Donuts meet and then like not Starbucks. We used to have we used to have Vicks and then of course Sonic and then Freebirds and just like we used to have like every single day.
Yeah.
Because I remember like I could just come out one day and like there would be a meet.
Yeah.
And it was just so fun. Because for everyone who was just bored, had like nothing much to do, I was like, okay, sure, dude. Because like all my friends were just like going out almost every single day. Like the first meet I actually like went to, I kind of just passed by because I was like so nervous and scared. I was like, I didn't want to go. Like I was just like felt like inferior to everybody else here. Because I went to it was Dunkin' Donuts and everyone just was parked there. So like, I just drove by. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Those are cool meets.
Wow. Because I remember like this one, like this is the first like ever like LS or something I've ever like heard. Like the Chicken Little. I don't know if you remember the Firebird. But like it was like the black one, but that was like the first like really loud part I've ever heard in the focus. I was like, that's crazy. And like the yellow and NSX. That's pretty cool.
Wayne's NSX, yeah.
Does he live the guy that lives in King's Crossing? Maybe or I don't know.
Which Wayne? At the NSX?
Maybe. Because like it was I saw it at a Whataburger meet. So yeah.
No, he's in the bluff.
No.
Have you seen his green 240?
No, he's
got a Lamborghini green S14.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. But I don't think so. That's cool.
Yeah. We're just old, you know? It's hard to come out. He's older than me, so
yeah. Yeah, I remember all like that stuff. Those were some fun times in the parks. Now it's just like more I don't know, from time to time.
Stock cars.
What do you feel like the quality of like the cars that are out now? I mean, I guess they're starting to make a lot more expensive builds. Well, sort of. They're not really. They don't really. I don't know. I feel like there's just so much, like, so few nowadays.
It's hard, and so like for me, I know growing up, like when I first started getting into cars, like around 2000, because I was like 15. Yeah, I was 15 years old in 2000. Okay. Yeah, and back then, like Camaros and Mustangs, the most they had was like 300 horsepower. Like it was so like
Yeah.
you can go get a Mustang GT for like what like 38,000 now, 35,000.
And, like, you have, like,
And-
stock 450 horsepower.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Because back then, like I said, like the Mustang Camaro and the Corvette were all like America had.
Mm.
And when the Evo and the STI hit the streets, those came out with like 300 something, and they were smoking the piss out of all that, you know. And then everything else started, coming in, the 350Z, like everything started to build up, and now you got 700 horsepower, Chargers, Challengers, depending what Mustang you get, Camaro.
Yeah.
You have like almost 800 horsepower, like out of the box. So I think a lot of people are just like, I don't need to build it, I'll just buy it, and that goes in hand with the built not bought type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is, like, I get it. Like, it's easy just to buy the car. But I don't know. For me, like, now I want to say, like, hey, I built that. You know what I mean? And I know for a lot of people, it's not, like, always feasible,
Yeah.
Like I said, you got family and you got kids. That always comes first. So, look, I don't know. I can't keep a car, like, dead fucking stock. But, I got to cut up the panels. Like, I got to do something to it.
So how did you come up building the FRS? Yeah.
So that I actually bought in 2016 from a friend of mine. He was selling it because he was just kind of done with it. He graduated college. He was ready to move on. And this thing was blown up. I was waiting for the engine to finish being built. And I was bored, dude. I had like a little Cavalier sedan. That was my daily. And I was so freaking bored. He posted it up for sale. I was like, hey man, I'll give you this much. And he said, yep, done deal. So, bought it, drove that around for a little bit. I was just supposed to just have it until I was ready for a truck and then trade it in. But I kind of went a little too far in it because I finished the Rocket Bunny kit because he just had the front bumper. And I was like, oh, let's cut it. Let's do the fenders. Let's do the so-and-so. We changed out the coilovers. We changed out a lot of things. Like that thing's had like 3 or 4 different sets of coilovers, before I finally settled on the PCs. It took a while because that car never felt like it was mine because he had already done some modified stuff, and it always felt like it was still his car. The color change, the wide body, the different wheels, all that stuff. And then now it finally feels like, you know what, that's mine. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add or talk about?
I don't know, man. How old are you?
I'm 24 now.
24?
This year I'm gonna be
23?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys got a long life ahead of you.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could say is don't ever feel like you're falling behind or that you need to try to keep up with anything.
Yeah, especially like in our society now. But I mean, of course, you want to like achieve a lot in life, I guess. But like,
it'll happen in time. Like, you just got to keep working for it. Like, this thing did not happen overnight. The shop didn't happen overnight. It's slow steps.
wait, how old were you whenever you started your garage sale? It's like whenever y'all started all this.
28, 29,
Dang,
I think. Yeah.
Wait, how old are you now?
I just turned 39.
39.
Yeah. I know I look older because the whites, but that's just the stress.
I've had white hair since I was like 16.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know why.
It happens.
Like, even like some of my facial hair right here, I can see like it's like starting to change color. Like, why?
Yeah,
But-
I thought about dyeing it, but then I don't want to be that guy that like dyes his beard, Like just rock it. I'll rock the white. Makes me look older and wiser, I think. But yeah, man, like
So I started Hero Guards 2013,
2013, 2014, somewhere around there. Yeah.
and that's around the same time you had the kids and stuff. Or
We had the girls in 2012.
Hmm.
So yeah. So and this thing blew up in 2014. When I was saving for a house, and I kind of, I was kind of like the day it blew up, within the hour I bought the Jay-Z. I was like,
dang.
babe, I bought an engine with the house funds. Like, it's gonna be okay. We'll replace it.
Oh, so you're all getting a house and the time.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, like the whole goal was to like get the house and then Jay-Z swap it, but it decided to blow up a year before we bought a house. So yeah,
How fun.
and then getting the house and then furnishing the house. It really
That's a pretty
pushed-
expensive thing.
Yeah, it pushed the car back like a lot. And then in 2015, 2016, there was like a slowdown in my field. And then, yeah, like it's always been like, you know, like then COVID hit and that slowed everything down again. And this guy actually built his, during COVID, you know, and his actually only took 2 years.
That's crazy though, because like we know people who made a shit ton of money during COVID, and like other people who didn't make any money like during COVID. And like I guess just
Depends on what type of business.
I guess it just depends like how you're able to adapt
Yeah.
to environmental changes. Like that's gonna make you like really successful.
Yeah, for
in
sure. That's how you're able to adapt to different things. That's what the way I stayed afloat was like selling merch, selling stickers, selling, you know, like I remember one All Team Bash we made like $1,400 just selling hoodies and shirts, and I was like, dude, that's badass. Like I wish we could do this every day. You know, I'd have the car built. Yeah, you know, super quick. But
So
yeah,
y'all have your own booth in All Team Bash every single time? Or?
Yeah. we always had our own booth. This October is the next one, and they're gonna have it with Just Corpus. So hopefully we'll have a booth there. Maybe I'll put out some more shirts and hoodies and stuff. It's gonna be, I think, mid-October. Hopefully it's cools down a little bit.
Yeah. Usually it won't.
Yeah, it doesn't cool down till like end of November.
Yeah.
But I can be hopeful, right?
I mean, like usually during like Halloween, it's like really cold at night, or like that weekend, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like those couple days,
Or raining.
Yeah, and then it's like hot again. So weird. Corpus is so weird. Yeah, it's like we're like a couple months behind in the weather. So weird. But yeah. Well, I don't know. Is that it? I guess so.
Was that all the questions?
I guess.